Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello my dear students, welcome to economics online classes. In the previous class we had discussed about productive activities and how to convert the agricultural activities into productive activities, diversification into productive activities. So let us discuss about sustainable development and organic farming. So before going to the organic farming, we should know the meaning of sustainable development. What is sustainable development? Name itself says developing the economy or developing the rural areas or developing the country without making any harmful to the economy or country. Thus, development of country without damaging natural resources also said to be the sustainable development. Sustainable development is good, but it should not be harmful to the country's natural resources, because already natural resources are exploited by the other chemical fertilizers, high yield varieties seeds due to the green revolution what we studied, pesticides, insecticides. So it gives the yield at a rapid rate, but it is harmful to these countries' natural resources. It will exploit the natural resource. It may cause soil erosion, it may cause water pollution or any other kind of pollutions. Thus, healthy development is required. Healthy development is called sustainable development. Maintaining the ecological balance and developing the country is called sustainable development. Development should be at the path of healthy way. Country should be developed, it should not be harmful to others. Thus, environmental regards should be kept in mind while developing the country with the natural resources. Thus, sustainable development means development of country without harming the natural resources. It means maintaining the ecological balance and eco-friendly nature, living in the eco-friendly nature. It means one should not harmful to the natural resources. While doing the any activities, any developmental activities, one should keep in mind the natural resources and environment. It should not be damaged. Thus, suppose the development is together with the what we say externalities, positive and negative externalities. External benefits or negative externality means it will cause harmful to the development. Positive externalities means externalities those gives the benefits from the development. For example, negative externalities we can say construction of road is a positive externality. Advantages from the large scale of production is called externalities. Externalities means advantages from the large scale of production. It will increase the employment opportunities, income, everything. But advantages of large scale of production should not be harmful to the natural resources or environment. Thus, cost or benefits from the large scale of production is said to be the externalities. Negative externalities are those harmful from the large scale of production said to be the negative externalities, and advantages from the large scale of production is said to be the positive externalities. Thus, there should be advantages in the large scale of production is said to be the sustainable development. Large scale of production increases the production and country's development and rural development, employment, income. Together with that, natural resources should be safeguarded. Thus, negative externalities means, for example, construction of roads. Construction of road is a positive externality for the purpose of movement of people, goods and supplying of goods from one place to other place and other issues. But at the same time, this construction of roads will create the heavy traffic on road and it create the pollutions. It create the pollutions. Construction of road is a positive externality, students. So, whatever the pollution and traffic from the roads, that is called negative externality. So, there should not be negative externality while developing the country or development of rural areas. Thus, one should keep in mind positive and externalities while producing the goods and services. Thus, development of country should be with the positive externalities. It should not be with the negative externalities. So, it should not be harmful to the natural resource or environment of the country. Healthy development is required. Healthy development in the sense by using the organic farming. By using the organic farming while producing goods and services, one should use the organic farming, cow dung instead of chemical fertilizers and all others. Cow dung or any other natural fertilizer should be used instead of the chemical fertilizers. That is said to be the healthy development. It will give the yield in a slow way, but it is good for the good for fertility of the land. It will remain as it is. Thus, one should do the activity with the eco-friendly manner. The sustainable development means development of the rural areas or rural development without damaging the environment or natural resources. Next, organic farming. Organic farming means you know that. As I said, sustainable development never possible with the chemical fertilizers and pesticides, insecticides and use of harmful chemical fertilizers. Thus, organic farming is required to maintain the ecological balance. To maintain the ecological balance. As I said, positive and negative externalities. Positive externalities should be more than the negative externalities. Advantages should be more than the disadvantages. Thus, ecological balance. Ecological balance in this is balancing the whatever our environment or natural resources while producing goods and services. It should not be harmful to the country or exploit the natural resources. Thus, organic farming in the sense, instead of using the chemical fertilizer to grow a faster products, so using the organic or using the natural fertilizers. Using the natural fertilizers. Using natural fertilizers in the place of chemical fertilizers. In the place of chemical fertilizers. Instead of using chemical fertilizers, using the natural fertilizers. Which are the natural fertilizers? Means fertilizer of cow dung or any other kind of fertilizers from the leaves and all. That is good. It will give the good results and it is healthy. So, it is free from chemical. Food is free from chemicals. It is eco-friendly in nature. Eco-friendly in nature. It avoids the soil erosion. It avoids or reduces soil erosion. Thus, by using natural fertilizers instead of chemical fertilizers. Using natural fertilizer is good, using chemical fertilizer is not so good for the development of rural areas or agriculture. The sustainable development is possible only with the organic farming. Organic farming is essential for ecological balance. So, it decreases the use of chemical fertilizers. What fertilizers? Fertilizers here, chemical fertilizers. Chemical fertilizers. It is not good for the development. Then decreases the pesticides and insecticides, reducing the pesticide and insecticides while producing goods and services. Use of organic inputs in the place of chemical inputs. Organic inputs instead of chemical inputs. Organic inputs instead of chemical inputs. Thus, it's cheaper. Which is cheaper? So, organic farming is cheaper and chemical farming is costlier. Chemical farming is costlier. Then organic farming is good and chemical farming is harmful, hence bad. Thus, organic farming increases the productivity, increases agricultural productivity, and it generates income. Organic farming also generates income. Chemical farming also generates income for one time. But organic farming gives the income in routine manner. Thus, export we can increase by organic farming. So, while organic farming methods we are using, then only one can think about the sustainable development of economy. Ecological balance can be maintained only with the organic farming methods. Instead of using these chemical inputs, organic inputs should be used for the cultivation and increasing the production. So, it is even healthy also and eco-friendly in nature, never damaging to the even population or animals or any other natural resources and animals. Thus, organic farming always it is good for the economic development. Organic farming nothing but use of natural fertilizers instead of chemical fertilizers. Cow dungs instead of pesticides, insecticides and other chemical fertilizers. Thus, organic farming, next we are going to see how the sustainable development is possible through the organic farming. So, instead of using the chemical fertilizers, as I said, organic farming is good, it never harmful for the economic development, it will accelerate economic growth. Organic farming accelerate economic growth. Accelerates economic growth. Rapid economic growth is possible only with the organic farming, and use of chemical fertilizers is not good for the maintaining the fertility of the soil. It will lose the fertility of soil and it will create the harmful, and it is not good for the maintaining fertility, and it is even not healthy for the people also. Thus, organic farming is healthy in nature, free from chemicals and eco-friendly in nature, and it will reduces the soil erosion and other pollutions. Thus, organic farming, we are going to conclude this chapter with sustainable development is possible only with the organic farming, not with the chemical farming. So, by this we came to complete this chapter, that is about rural development. Rural development is possible only with the setup of agricultural marketing and credit system in rural areas. Then with the sustainable development and organic farming, through the organic farming, then diversification of activities from this whatever agriculture to the agricultural allied activities. By this we are going to complete the 6th chapter, that is rural development. Next we are going to discuss about the infrastructure. Next chapter is infrastructure and how the infrastructure is essential for economic development. How infrastructure is engine for economic development. Thank you for watching this video.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.